Wow. Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to 10 Dead Rats.
That's us!
Oh, man. That was prepared ahead of time. That joke was prepared. I can't. That joke was planned out.
Planned out.
Yeah.
And that's all, folks.
Good night.
Wow.
Enjoying the new background.
Yeah. Welcome to this serene golf course, not golf stadium, which is what I always want to call them. So I guess I'll do the whole intro now.
Awesome!
As you probably know, longtime listeners, we are doing a short interstitial game run by yours truly, Christian, who plays Dr. Bruno Feinbottom in usual 10 Dead Rat gameplay. We're going to be playing a very cool game. I encourage everybody who's watching to check it out. It is called GoGoGolf. It's very tiny, very cute game designed by DG Chapman, and he has his own shop page. If you Google GoGoGolf or look DG Chapman up on Twitter, you'll be able to find it. I think it's I bought it for $5. It is very cool. I've run it a couple times. It's a lot of fun, as you'll see. And that's my intro. Paul! I don't know what else to do here. This is where I black out in usual games.
Excellent. Let's get into tonight's episode of 10 Dead Golfers.
We should have gotten a new bumper.
Why did you get us a new bumper just for this?
Putting into the golf ball, putting into a hole.
Just MS Paint, golf on top of everything.
I wanted a golf appropriate drink for tonight, Christian, and so I was trying to make an Arnold Palmer, but I didn't have any iced tea. But I did have gin, so I decided to make myself a Tom Collins. But instead of using lemon juice, I use lime juice, and I affectionately refer to it as a Dan Collins. Go golf.
Drink of champions.
That was great.
We were all waiting for it to get there. It was worth it.
There you go.
Dan Collins here forever in our hearts. Great. So before we jump right in, I guess I should talk a little bit about what GoGoGolf is and what kind of game we're playing. So GoGoGolf is a fantasy game where everyone in the world is absolutely obsessed with golf. But a type of golf that's fun and exciting instead of whatever golf normally is.
Damn. That's gonna really insult the golf crossover fans.
We have a lot of golf heads in our chat. Sorry.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah. This is for you guys too. Just sort of imagine there's not much of a world building to it. It's just a very generic fantasy world. Everyone's obsessed with golf. I think that's all I need to say about it. Our players tonight are all members of the very official Dungeon Inspectors League, who are tasked with inspecting dungeons and new dungeons, old dungeons who need their dungeon certificate renewed, all in the major capital city of this golf-themed fantasy world. All of them are expert golfers and have a variety of fun magical effects. And I think we can do introductions. Let's start with Paul on this side. Who are you, and what kind of golf club do you have?
Excellent. My character's name is Speedy Stroker. And Speedy is a member of an organization, a group of like-minded individuals who are all aficionados of the nightlife, and specifically the venues where dancing and music and drinking happen. So he's brought their official club with him, That is the official club. As a member of the club, I've brought the club.
Oh, man.
And its magical effect is it brings the party.
Great. Speedy Stroker, happy to have you here with us. Colleen, if you want to go next.
Absolutely. My character's name is Velvet Styles. She was a 5th-time champion golf all-star for several years before retiring. Her golf club is the Gabby Club. It allows you to talk to inanimate objects. She got it from her 3rd husband. Before they divorced, that was part of the settlement. Gabby Club. It's very useful. She's real happy to have it. Please continue.
Great.
Oh god, I love everything about this character.
Excellent. Max, feel free to follow that.
Great. My name is Smash It Many Clubs, and I am merely Speedy Stroker's loyal caddy. For which job I carry the Star Club, which I can turn annoying people at parties into inanimate objects, usually drinks, so that Speedy Stroker can drink them.
Dark.
I don't know what happens when you turn back into a person after that. I assume you have no blood. I don't really know. I didn't check. I never really wanted to see.
We'll find out.
I guess so. Great. And rounding out the group, Andy?
I am playing Baron Von Golf. I think my name speaks for itself.
Oh my god.
My father, the inventor of golf, was able to get me a job in his organization. And I was qualified for this one, which is the one that I wanted, for sure. My golf club is the Diamond Club, and it turns things into diamonds.
Excellent. Great. So, as previously mentioned, you are all members of the King's elite group of dungeon inspectors. And on this fine day, you have been tasked with inspecting and certifying a new, highly immersive golf-themed dungeon experience in the ruins district of the city called Goblin Greens. You do know, as you make your way over, not much is known about Goblin Greens. It's new. It only was built a few months ago.
Are you saying gobbling or goblin?
Yeah. Gobbling with an extra G at the end.
Okay. Like gobbling it up.
No, like goblin with a G at the end.
All right. So we're gonna gobble up this course. Yes.
It's goblins who wear a lot of bright jewelry with a lot of fancy.
That makes sense. Yeah, gobbling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Baron knows what this is all about, right, Baron?
I wouldn't go anywhere else.
What you do know is that the first person to inspect it has mysteriously vanished. After the course of their inspection, they were doing a guerrilla inspection going into the place where nobody was around, and they disappeared and haven't been heard from since. Great, and we'll pick up with your group arriving at Goblin Greens in your official golf cart.
So it took us a while to get here. Yeah.
It's got the logo of the kingdom on the side. And you arrive in Goblin Green. So the Ruins District is where the kingdom has put all of its mysterious and possibly unexplored ruins from ancient civilizations. It's on the outskirts of town. And the Goblin Green is a kind of squat-looking structure that you can see. It looks a bit like a very big shed, but it does have a big neon sign on the front in bright green, Goblin Greens, right there. And there are two doors in the front. one normal-sized door, and one that's about 2 feet tall, off the ground, right next to each other.
So it's not like regular golf. It's like miniature golf that everybody's obsessed with.
I mean, if you go in the little door. I presume that's the difference.
Oh, man.
Do you want to go in the little door? Is that what you're saying there, Caddy?
Oh, I will if you think that that's right.
No, I think
Happy to.
I think before we go anywhere, we have to get our little pencil and our scorecard, and we got to fill this out. So,
wow,
that's a champ right there.
Yeah.
Speedy got it like always. All right, do our stretches.
Phil,
Get a little bit limber.
Caddy, what's your name again? Caddy? I just call you Caddy.
Smash it, many clubs, sir.
Smash it. It's Caddy Smash it. Caddy Smash it? Very good. And
Well, Caddy
of
many
course,
clubs, really. The Caddy Smash is fine, yes.
Okay, great. I've entered all of our names into the official scorecard.
Wow.
I think we should go through the little door. That's clearly the right choice. We're all very large, I assume. Excellent.
Larger than life.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
I'll be happy to go first and scrape off the dirt with my knees as I go in.
Caddy Smash it?
Yeah.
Take care of the door, as I assume you know how to do.
Oh, smash it. Not really, I'm going to open it gently, yes.
And you're opening the little door, the one that's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm going to get down on my hands and knees. I'm going to kind of shoot around down there so there's not a lot of dirt on the ground when other people have to crawl in.
Okay. You kick up a lot of dirt all around you, of course.
All right. It's nice and clean. Good. And I'll jiggle the handle of the little door.
Yeah, it opens. It opens in. You push it open. You see the floor of a room. You can see there is legs of tables, presumably, maybe chairs. And along the far wall, you can see like another little door, and then like a tiny staircase that just sort of stretches up the wall.
It's full of legs.
Right.
Oh, of tables and chairs. Yeah, sorry. Do you want me to close the door and see what's behind the big one?
Well, I'm a human person, so I'm going to go in the human person-sized door.
That's the little
You
door.
you guys have fun over there in the dirt.
Baron von Golf, you walk into the human-sized door. It opens. It is unlocked, and you can see the rest of this room. Smash It is peering through this tiny freaking miniature door that is actually like right. You can see it open as soon as you open the other door. Like it's right there.
Can I like wave?
And you see.
Watch out!
What
There's a
opens
pair of
into-
human legs in here now.
Those are mine.
A decent-sized office/reception area. There are a couple of human-sized tables and chairs around. The main item that you can see is right across from you. There's kind of a big, ornate door that looks like it's been made. It's like been painted to make it look like it's stone. And starting from there and just sort of angling around, basically looping the entire room, there's a little staircase and then like a little ledge at the top of the staircase that you lands on. And you can see as you look around that there are little people standing on these the going up and down these tiny stairs, standing on these ledges, hopping from the platforms onto the tables to fill out paperwork and to answer phones. All of them are about like 2 feet tall. Their skin is bright blue. They're all wear different colored loincloths and then other accessories. You see one of them has a little tie, one of them has like a visor on, and it seems like they're just working an office.
Do I not see this from the ground?
Like you don't, they're all far above you.
Oh, they're way, I see, okay.
Yeah.
There's
One of them
clerical
notices
staff.
you. One of them notices you and says, "Oh, Inspector! Welcome to Goblin Greens! We're so happy to have you here."
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have refreshments, like a brochure, any kind of...
Please go ahead, take a seat. And he gestures to some of the chairs around the room. Wherever you'd like, really. Pardon the dust. And he turns around and shouts to some of these other small creatures, and they hurry off through other little doors that you can see are placed above. And in a matter of minutes, you have a glass of water. It's a little wet. The person carrying it spilled it a bunch because it's about the size of them. And they hand you a brochure, and this one in a tie looks around and goes, "Is it just you?"
No. They're very friendly here. They're very hospitable. They spilled the water. The service is okay. But I got a brochure. The water's
Sir, the staff wants us to come in.
Ah, excellent. I finished lacing up my spiky golf shoes, and I walk over to the little door, and I say, "Smash it! Go and fetch my clubs." And I try to jam myself physically through the doorway, and I'm peering up through the door, kind of looking at.
Very good, sir.
Baron, the entryway leaves much to be desired. It's too small.
There's a second door. You could just go in.
Please enter through the human entrance.
No, I got it. And I'm trying to squeeze through as best I can.
Yeah,
I've got one arm through, and
it's very hard. You really got to scrape and yank your way through. But after
smash it,
few minutes,
Yes,
smash it.
I very gingerly start pushing Speedy on the butt, just very gingerly.
No,
and then
smash it.
Smashing it gently. And then I of course crawl in after him through the small door, since that's the one he went in.
Great. So it takes maybe 2 minutes for Speedy to pull his way through, and your clothes are all rumpled and you're covered in dust and dirt from crawling along on the ground. And it takes much longer for Smash It to jam his way through the door as well.
Very, very poor marks for the entryway.
Superfluous door. I've already jotted it down. She puts on her leather golf gloves and slides across the table's dust. I see. I'll mark that down. My first husband would not have appropriately. He would not have liked this at all. I see. Yes, are you? What? I'm sorry. You're so small. Could you speak up?
We can't open the big door. It's too big.
Too big door. We should mark that down too.
Door is too big. Writing that one down. Door too big.
Oh, jeez. He pulls his tie a little bit. He's wearing nothing underneath it. Pulls it fans himself. Oh, well, this is a pretty serious inspection.
Oh yes, we are very rigorous in our inspection duties here.
Welcome, fine inspectors, to Goblin Green, the foremost Goblin Run immersive dungeon experience.
Foremost.
Perfect delving for 4 to 6 delvers of any level of experience.
That's excellent. I am any level of experience.
That's great. That's the perfect level.
Excellent. Excellent.
But the last person who went in, if you don't mind me saying, hasn't come back.
What? We don't know anything about that. He came here when we were gone.
Why were you gone?
How did you know he came then?
Well, we got a letter that said you are going to be inspected, and it said that there's no set time for inspection. It will happen randomly, even when you are not here. And then we came back one day, and the doors were open, and our golf clubs, and there was stuff all over the place. We thought he just did the inspection. Until we got the second letter.
Did it not strike you that perhaps you were robbed?
Very smart. Very smart.
Oh!
This is not a 24-hour dungeon. This is like a 9 to 5 dungeon.
Yeah.
Limited hours. Not great.
We're applying for an any level of experience certificate, which means that we can't be open 24/7. That is a higher level experience. But of course you know all this. You're the inspectors.
Of course we do. What's in the brochure that I got?
Yeah. So the brochure has much of his spiel right on the front, right? Goblin Greens, the foremost Goblin Run immersive dungeon experience. And as you flip through it, it's like a couple of pages long. It's got plunge the depths of the lost city of gold. Harvest real treasure, and the real is like a tiny asterisk next to it. Fight off hordes of ancient goblin tribes, and you see a stylized picture of like a goblin, which are these little blue guys, with like a spear and like a shield, like jumping out of the page at you. And it's just stuff like that, right? Like hyping you up, saying, get ready for perilous thrills and challenges like no other dungeon experience you've had before. And then the last page is all like legalese, saying like by right, like Goblin Greens is not responsible for any bodily injury that you might experience while experiencing the fun and enjoyment of Goblin Greens, and goes down just liability claims in the back.
Yeah, well, this seems all in order.
Are you goblins gonna fight us?
Oh, not us! We have highly trained actors on the inside, representing the evil hordes of ancient goblin kind. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, are they all certified? Did they all come from the Juilliard Golf School?
Oh, they're all
do they have they're in the union? They're in the SAG union?
In the union, okay.
Of course.
Sounds a little colonial, but
Write that
alright.
down.
What do you think, Velvet? Are you ready to be immersed?
I suppose I've been immersed before, and I'm ready to submerge myself again.
Excellent! All right, goblins, you're on. Bring on the immersion.
Yes, sir is ready for his immersion, and I brush off. I forgot. I've been brushing off Speedy's outfit this whole time since he's got himself dirt. Oh, I did such a poor job of clearing off the dirt from the dirt ground. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh goodness! Baron moves away.
Now, but how long does this take exactly? Because we do have some late night teeing we have to get to.
Oh, of course.
Naturally.
It should be an hour to an hour and a half of total runtime from beginning to end. Of course, we cannot guarantee a specific runtime. It depends on the group.
Well, I think you'll find that we're quite speedy.
Hey!
All right. Excellent. Welcome to Goblin Greens. And he runs. He like hops off the table and runs over to this big door that's like painted to look like it's wood. And he calls some other goblins over, and they all grab this like rope that's attached to it. They start pulling, and the door starts opening very slowly. As you might have read in the brochure, we are not responsible for any harm that might come to you through the course of the Goblin Greens experience, although no one will be directly attempting to cause any serious damage. But some physical and mental distress might happen. That's part of the adventure. Whoa! And it takes like 30 seconds of these like four little goblins yanking on this door before it fully opens. And you see it opens up onto a very steep set of stairs leading down. into the darkness. And as you watch, there's sort of these theatrical, like, fake torches start bursting into life down the stairs, illuminating the way. And you can see there's another smaller door, similar in design to the one that they just opened at the bottom. Well, right this way! And just to warn you, once you walk through that door, everyone will be 100% in character to provide the greatest amount of immersion.
What is your name?
I'm Glorb.
Glorb.
Lord.
Glorb. And will you be guiding us personally through this?
Oh
experience?
no, it's self-guided.
Self-guided.
Yes.
Oh, sir, I'll guide you, of course.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I
no
don't
problem.
want to guide myself.
Yes.
Is there some kind of like safe word for the actors to be aware of, or just full immersive experience?
No official one, although if you are in any kinds of distress, the actors will stop and provide any medical assistance that you might need.
Okay, all right.
And are any drinks or refreshments along the way? Such as a protein shake, we may be getting quite swole as we work through your dungeon. Have to stay fit.
Water will be provided if you need it. Any other food or beverages is part of the experience.
I see.
Might be able to
Please do not drink or eat any strange liquids or foodstuffs that you might find unless specifically given to you by an actor.
But we won't know if it's an actor because they'll be staying in character.
Sounds suspect.
You'll know that they're actors.
How will we know that they're actors?
It'll be the only other people you meet down there.
I see.
All right. Oh, except for us, of course.
Oh, I assume you're an
you are
actor.
not actors.
Right.
You're not an actor?
I'm not an actor. No. I'm your assistant.
Oh, yes.
Right.
You're my
Yeah,
caddy.
I'm your caddy. Right. And these are two others.
Excuse me.
Two
I
other
am
caddies?
the Baron von Golf.
I don't think they're caddies.
No, we're not caddies.
I didn't think so.
There you
No.
go.
We're professional golfers.
They're professional golfers.
Of course you are.
Professional inspectors
Golf
and
inspectors.
golfers.
Golf
Golf
inspectors.
Dungeon
inspectors.
inspectors.
Correct.
Inspector of golf.
Right.
Yes.
Well, let's inspect this dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Proceed.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Yes, right
Of
this
course.
way.
And I give Smash It a push down the stairs.
I'm guiding.
That's much better than self-guiding. Follow the bouncing Smash It.
Yeah. Great. I'll tumble down the stairs, and when I get to the bottom, I'm going to try to take one of those torches off of the walls, just in case.
Great. Yeah, so Smash It, you bounce a couple of steps. It's not a very long staircase, but it is very steep.
Sir's clubs.
You inspect one of these torches on the wall, and it looks like it's just like a small like light bulb in a torch sconce with a little like flare effect to make it look like a torch.
Oh,
And you can see if you look closely, there's like it's
plugged in. Okay,
there's like a switch on the back. Yeah, it's
I
plugged
see.
in.
Oh, can I take it out and carry it with me though, or is it attached to the wall?
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, you feel like you could take it out.
Ooh, Christian just entered into the beyond.
I totally
What happened?
screwed that up.
It's immersive lighting.
It's immersive lighting.
It's immersive lighting. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's become very orange for some reason.
Yeah, Christian's just
I'm on it.
fire.
Great, yeah, I'll,
Get the whole
I'll take it.
Polaroid.
It's honestly pretty spooky looking, you know.
It is. It's working.
It's immersive.
It is immersive. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll take one of the electric torches with me.
Great. It's very flimsy.
Great. Yeah, it's like one of those toys.
Yeah, it's.
Does it have like a little fan in it that just goes so the little flames, the little fabric flames flicker up and down? So it's constantly making
Exactly.
noise.
It's exactly like one
Awesome.
of those.
Great. Wow.
That's great.
Awesome. Immersive.
Super immersive.
I'll open the door at the bottom of the stairs.
Great. Is everyone else going down the stairs too, or are you waiting
Yes.
at the top? Okay, great.
Are there
What's your-
guardrails?
There are handrails.
Wait, she's using a handrail, of course.
Of course. Safety first.
I
once
knew
you
we
all
could stretch
start-
this to 2 sessions, easy.
Once you all pass through the door, you hear the goblins again start shoving it closed, and you can see it slowly closing behind you. Great. Smash it, you're opening this next door?
Yeah, if everybody seems like they're following.
Great.
Yes, of course.
So the door opens. It's kind of heavy, so you got to put like some muscle behind it to open it. But it does slide open easily. And as soon as you start opening, you start hearing sounds from the other side. Sounds of dripping water and like bats fluttering their wings and like the chirps of animals. Kind of through a tinny kind of speaker system, like cave ambiance. As you open the door into an area that looks very much like you're inside of a cave. The ground is damp, and there are stalagtops stretching from the ceiling, just a few inches long, none of them too big, and big stalag bottoms from the to add texture to the path. And you can see there's kind of like a pathway leading down, kind of stretching around the corner of this cave, where you can see it keeps going. Over just the sounds of just the like tinned cave ambiance, you can hear what sound like voices nearby. They're speaking in a language that either you don't understand or is not a real language, and they're just kind of gibbering. But you hear like.
Ooh. There's some kind of Ewoks down here.
I didn't sign up for Ewoks. We signed up specifically for Goblin. The
Ah,
Goblin
goblins
are
breeds.
meant
That's
to be
what we should be
goblins.
looking at. That's right, goblins. So we have to verify whether or not they're goblins.
Goblins.
Goblins?
Goblins. Goblins.
Goblins.
Bear, do you
Goblins.
call out? Are you calling out goblins? The voices go quiet, and after like a very awkward moment, a voice rings out. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Can you just step forward, please? We just need to verify the look matches the brochure.
Yes, that's right.
No. We can't. You gotta. We're in character. No.
Don't
Yeah.
attack us.
Yeah.
It's
You-
part
you
of the
back
immersion.
now.
Hmm.
Yes.
What
We
is
do
the
have
room-
tea time in an hour and a half, so you do need to.
Tea time. Golf puns.
No,
Is
that's
that a bird?
What does the room? What does the room look like? Like, is there like golfing space here?
No. There's not a lot. Like, maybe it could be if you added some like felt onto the ground or that fake grass, you could make like a mini golf course here. But
you can't even golf here.
And are there exits that we can see?
yeah, you can see the cave does extend, and then there's like a corner that it stretches down.
Okay.
Which is where these voices are coming from.
This must be one of those ingenious putt-putt courses, I suppose.
Oh,
We
are
have
there
to putt all the way
windmills?
through.
Oh.
I look for windmills.
You see no windmills.
No windmills.
No.
No windows. Sir,
But
would you
I've
like
already
your
used my driver here.
attacking club?
Yeah. Traps. Hazards. Those are all the golf words
Hazard.
I personally know.
All right. Well, I suppose as no one else is going to do it, I'll get out my wonderful driver. Come at me, beast. I'm not worried.
Oh,
Can't be worse than my second husband. He was quite hairy.
Please commence the surprise attack.
hold
Why are
on,
they
hold on.
jumping?
I
Oh, I
must
think
I
they're-
must make sure Sir has his attack club.
Oh yes, give me my 9 iron. Thank you. What? This is a 3-wood. What are you thinking, man?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, I will just strike myself with it. Here we go. Yes, here we go.
I think Velvet, they expect us to proceed forth into their trap. So let us stalk forward, and oh dear! I hope I'm not walking into an ambush.
I'm terribly confused by all these turns.
Oh, spot on.
What could be
We're
around
very
this corner?
vulnerable.
Oh,
Very
yes.
vulnerable.
Oh,
No.
I'm also here.
Oh, bless. You always are.
Great. So you all walk forward, chattering constantly, hoping to get ambushed. And you round the corner and you see before you these creatures that you must have been conversing with. They're sort of there are 5 of these same little blue creatures. All of them still wearing like the same style of like loincloth, but these have like one of them has like a spiked helmet on. One of them has like what could be a very tiny leopard print just sort of thrown over its shoulders. And they're all carrying like little clubs and little spears. And they're kind of standing around of what looks like a fire with a couple of little like stone huts around, just splayed around. You can see as you turn the corner that they have another such tiny creature tied up. This one is also still wearing a loincloth, but has a like bow tie on and like a wig, like a long like blonde wig on its head. And as soon as they all see you, they have a moment where they like start, and then they like there's an awkward moment where they're just looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Go!
Commence.
One of them jumps forward. And the one in the wig starts screaming, "Oh, help me! Help! I'm captured!"
Princess wearing bow tie.
Yeah.
You know, there are human actors available for this sort of thing. This is a little anachronistic. Yeah.
I'm going to whack him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unhand this terribly dressed princess at once.
Excellent.
Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Oh my god.
No, that
You're
was very
doing
good.
Of course I am.
So go ahead and make a swing. To swing, you roll a d10, and you add your strength rank to it.
Ooh, I rolled a 10 and 3. That's a 13.
Ooh, nice.
Excellent. And you walk up and you're hitting it with your golf club, I assume?
Yes.
Great. And
Yes,
you give a
everything
good swing, and you just nail this thing right in its center of mass. And you see it like it has a moment where it tenses up before you hit it, and then it latches onto your golf club as it swings up. And then, like, right at the peak, like, as you're finishing your swing, it, like, jumps off and falls on the ground and goes, "Oh!"
What?
Ah! And collapses to the ground.
Yeah, get a round of applause for that, too. Yeah.
Strong character choice. Strong character choice, yeah. Right.
Great. Speedy Stroker, you're next.
What
are you doing?
Well, I believe the normal course of actions is kill them and take their stuff. So I take his stuff.
Great, the one that was just laid on the ground.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. I go up to him and I nudge him with my boot and I say, "Give me your stuff!"
And he kind of holds up, he's got a little spear and a little shield, and he kind of holds them up to you.
But these are totally unusable. What do I look like, a child? This is a child spear, and the child.
You look quite youthful.
I try to.
He gives you. This one's wearing a big fake bushy beard, and it pulls it off and hands that to you.
Excellent. I hang that like on the tip of my nose. It's
Great.
That's
They're quite small. They're quite small.
Quite small, yeah.
Baron von Golf, what are you doing?
Do these enemies look weak enough that I could just do a gentle putt and knock one off?
Yeah, you feel like you could. They seem pretty flimsy.
Right. Well, then I will get in position. Take my diamond club. Just take a moment to make sure I have the right swing, and then just knock it over.
Would you like to make an actual putt action?
Sure. I'm not 100% sure how to do that.
You pick a number from between 1 and your maximum speed. And that's
we're gonna all choose not to acknowledge that. Well, my maximum speed is 4, so I'm just gonna do a 4.
A 4. Great. You square up to this little creature. It starts trying to jab at you with his spear, and you putt like a little piece of rock that's on the ground, and it just goes flying into this thing. And again, you can see there's a moment where he tenses up and then drops his spear and grabs onto the debris that you're putting at him, and it goes flailing across the room. And when it ends,
perhaps a 3
it kind of
next time.
gets up and goes. Wah! And falls.
Immersive.
Great. Smash it.
How many of these things are there?
There are 5 in total, so 3 left.
Okay, I'll just pull up my club and go up to another one. Sir requires more things, and I'll give it a big swing.
Great. So roll a d10, add your strength.
That would be a 7 total.
A 7. Yeah, and you send this one, again, flying. It flies up to the ceiling and grabs onto one of the stalagtops. It goes, and then, begins trying to carefully, crawl down the wall.
Oh, man.
Full marks for real.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good use of space.
Excellent. These things all the remaining 2 look at each other and nod, and they chuck their spears at you. One of them at Smash It, and the other one at Speedy.
I hold up my tiny shield.
You hold up your tiny shield, and it does nothing as it goes as the spear goes through and scrapes across your wrist. Go ahead and take a point of damage.
Ow! That hurt. This is useless.
You also take a point of damage as the spear lodges into your arm where you hold up, and it stings.
Oh! Uh-oh, physical pain.
And then they high-five each other.
That's not right at all. That's not in character at all.
Unsportsmanlike behavior.
Unsportsmanlike
Velvet,
behavior.
what do you do? You're up. That's all of them.
Oh, okay. Great. Sorry, I didn't quite hear you because we were all cheering about how unsportsmanlike they all were, so I was a bit distracted. That is rather unsportsmanlike. You should be ashamed of yourself, and you should flee immediately, or we shall whack you another time. And I aggressively come at them.
Give me a wit roll or strength, whichever you think is higher for you. So this is 2d6, and you're trying to get the number on the dice to be lower than your skill.
Oh God, I'm rolling 2d6. I'm trying to get lower than my skill.
Yeah, but you on each individual die, not added together.
Okay. And it's supposed to be strength or wit?
Yeah, whichever's higher.
Okay. I rolled this. I don't know what that actually is because it's one of those dice that have weird things. I rolled a 6 and a 2.
6 and a 2?
So my strength is a 3.
Higher. The 2 is lower, so one of them is below, which means that's an okay success.
Yay!
Okay. They look at each other and and one of them nods and goes and runs away down the.
That's right. That's right. I'm awesome.
But there's still one of these left. Speedy. What do you do?
Well,
What about you?
this little shield was highly unsatisfactory, but I must be thorough and test all of the elements within the dungeon, so I throw the little tiny spear at him. That's
Great. Roll a d10 and your speed.
Call me Speedy for nothing. My total is 10.
Nice.
Great. You launch this thing like a dart at this creature, and you actually get him right in his little leg, and he goes ah! And then falls over.
Very realistic.
Way to turn their weapons against them, sir. Bravo.
Well,
Applaud.
four-time West Ham darts champion.
Great, and that is all of the little goblins dispatched.
Is this little goblin actually bleeding?
Yes. Yeah.
It's very realistic.
Excuse me. Oh, where is your first aid kit? Your Eugen authorized first aid kit?
The one that got launched to the ceiling climbs down and like runs into one of these little huts and comes out with like a first aid kit and starts treating this guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
I remove my tiny beard.
Okay.
And I hold out my wrist, which has a little spear stuck in it. Smash it. Remove this.
Oh, yes, of course. Tink.
Ow!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sir's spear. Sir's tiny spear.
Be more careful next time. I don't want that.
I'm so sorry. Oh, very good. Shall I throw it? Shall I stab one of these goblins with it?
I don't care.
No, they're defeated. They're defeated.
They're defeated. Okay.
Them.
I will throw it unceremoniously this way.
Are we untying the princess?
Oh, that's right, the princess.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
the princess.
Right. I forgot about the princess.
We've rescued you.
Great.
It is common.
To the little goblin princess and untie her. And she goes, "Oh, thank you so much! Brave heroes saved me from these horrible goblin creatures! You tell me, heroes, do you seek the city of gold?"
Is that in the brochure?
Yeah.
Yes. Seek the treasure of the lost city of gold.
Yes. Mm-hmm. By no means, just because we saved you and we're your heroes does not mean you're beholden to us for the rest of your lives, like some kind of petty peasant or something of some nature where you have to marry the person who somehow saved you or helped you on the court one time and maybe gave you a water bottle. You thought that was charming. You don't have to. You're not beholden. I'm just saying, you are your own person. You can do whatever you want. Yes, please take us to the City of Gold. I would like that very much.
Yeah. You could even divorce them and marry 2 other people.
Yes, you could, if that's what you chose to do. There's nothing wrong with that. You could marry a 4th person if you wanted to, if you found the right person.
Yeah, well, marriage is for...
Do you need to talk about it? You okay?
I think she's propositioning you. I think that was a proposal.
I think so.
That was not a proposal.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to marry this small...
I thought it was a proposal. It certainly seemed like one.
Well, I'm flattered, but no thanks. I just work here. Anyway,
mentioning that you work here, that's not very immersive.
City of Gold.
Well, shit. I cannot. The path to the City of Gold is treacherous, but I can give you aid for further down. I can give you clever disguises to get to ingratiate yourself with the rest of the goblins that live down there.
Will they be of appropriate size? I don't need any more tiny beards.
They're yes, of appropriate sizes.
Very good.
And she runs off.
All right. Well, I'm a medium in men's.
Oh, it's one size fits all.
They always say that. They always say that. It's really
Nonsense.
one size fits most.
That's right.
Right?
What if you
Most
just came
what
back from the
very-
gym?
And after a moment of rummaging, she comes back with a bunch of little, like, horned helmets, human-sized, and she passes them out to you. While you're wearing these, the goblins below will think that you're part of their group.
Even though we are 10
Alright.
times their size.
Yes, it's a very good disguise. Why, you look like goblins to me, and I gave you them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to
I
us, you look
cannot
like a
argue with that
human
logic.
princess.
Yeah.
I am looking at all of us, and we all just look like people with helmets on.
Oh, play along. This is all they have.
Just write down the grade, Caddy.
Yes.
2 under.
Love.
Well, yeah.
Eagle.
That's, love is tennis, the forbidden sport.
Oh, we don't talk tennis.
Well, good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just this way, is it? Just
It's just that way. Yeah.
Let's continue.
No,
Points
certainly
further
need
down
to.
the game.
bit linear, don't you think?
Yeah, we prefer more of an
definitely.
open world dungeon. Yeah, they're more popular these days. Shall we? Does your little caddy want to go first again?
Oh, I'm quite tall. I mean, whatever sir would like.
Well, I mean, I think you're going to have to go forward on your knees so that you can be small.
That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yes, exactly. So I get down on my knees and I start huffling over there.
It's very slow, I'm afraid.
Sorry, it's
That's
just
all
because
right.
I'm so short.
Great, and you continue down. The cave stretches for, you walk for a few minutes, leaving behind this tiny encounter with one goblin still very much in pain. And
Band-Aid?
he's got a band-aid on. Yeah.
It's fine. Like a human-sized band-aid in this whole leg. No idea what size these things are.
Yeah.
They get smaller with every scene. Every scene.
Lift them up. Awesome.
As you travel, there's a lot more like ambiance in the cave. You see some like murals of like great underwater lakes highlighted by like torchlights placed behind rocks. There's the dripping sound that gets louder and louder, and you can see that there's on the walls. It looks like there are like. Was at one point like large, maybe it was brickwork that has been painted over with this cave colored.
I'm
paint.
sorry, wait, did you say underwater lakes? How does that work?
Underground lake. Sorry.
I want to visit the underwater lakes. That sounds
Well,
really
those actually
exciting.
do exist.
Oh, do they?
Do.
Yeah.
You can go
Is
to
that
the
just
house
the ocean?
cabin and see one. No, there you can go to New York. There's underground underwater lakes.
Underwater
In-
lakes.
How does
Well,
that
yeah,
work?
'cause they're
There's
under
water
soil,
and
so
then
there's a
like,
lake.
open-
There's a lake, and then there's a cabin under the lake, and then inside that cabin is in
Well,
fact
because it's filled.
another
It's not,
lake.
it's not a lake of water. It's a lake of denser liquid that is in the.
Is it like oil? Oil and water? I've heard that's.
We continue to discuss the metaphysics of underwater lakes as we proceed.
underwater lakes.
And you actually come to a fork in the cave. You can see one of the pathways leads down to another staircase leading down, and again, there are these torches lining the walls. And it looks like the cave does go in another direction, but it's got like caution tape pulled across it, and like a big fake rock in front of it with a little sign nailed on the front, closed for construction.
Oh ho ho! Now it's getting interesting. Choices. Well, we simply must go to the caution tape, right?
Well, of course. I mean, I assume that's part of the scenario, right?
Of course.
And everyone knows that the players always go through the part of the dungeon that they're not supposed to. If you warn them repeatedly, don't go down the well, they go down the well. So let's go through this caution.
Yes. Yeah, it would be very irritating if you'd plan something and everyone just went the other direction.
Yes, quite
I can't imagine that. Anyway, shall we?
I understand the design. Let's go.
Can I walk on my feet now, or
no?
No, I should be doing okay. Very well then.
But take your shoes off and attach them to your knees, because that would be funnier.
I see. Right, that makes that's much more immersive. I undo my shoes and I put those on my knees. There we go. Yes, and then I go even slower forward.
It's funny though.
It is pretty funny. Great. So you all are moving underneath this caution tape, or through it.
Yeah. Great. There you go.
Excellent. You push aside the tape and you move this one big fake rock to the side, and you head down. This second branch appears to be much shorter. You only walk down it for a few dozen yards before it ends. But you notice that, right when you're halfway, you round a corner, so you're out of view from the main path, and the decoration just stops. There's just a very clear point where it stops being a cave and starts looking like it's some sort of brick, old stone structure that previously was painted to look like a cave. You notice you see a couple of things at the end of this cave. The first is a door with another little 2-foot-high door built into the bottom of it. Flowing out of this door, or pooling around it, is a strange blue liquid that it seems very viscous from afar, but you can't tell without getting closer. And there are these there's one large slab of stone just sort of leaning up against the wall here.
Does it look like cave stone, or?
It looks a little bit. It does not look like cave stone. It looks like some sort of hard, almost sandstony material in large blocks that appear to be mortared together. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think this is pretty standard, right? This is how you indicate that you are on a new level. Right, it has a slightly different design.
Oh, very wise.
Shall I? And I'd like to open the door and say, "Goblins."
Oh, I should warn that there's liquid on the ground.
Oh, I will be careful. I step around the liquid. I don't want to get it on my shoes.
Great. So you actually have to reach over the liquid if you're trying to grab at the door, as it is totally pulled in front. And you try to open the door. And it appears to be locked.
Goblins! I knock on it.
Goblins.
Goblins! I'm so sorry. You're right. That's on me.
You don't hear any response.
I believe this is a puzzle.
We're in the puzzle section now of the survey. All right. Okay.
Perhaps one of us is a thief and needs to pick the lock.
What? No.
Who here is a thief? Velvet?
Well,
Baron?
Not me. I'm the Baron of Golf.
Speedy.
Yes?
If you have quick hands, you would be the thief.
What?
Me?
You should. What? No, that is quite. I waddle over on my knees.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So
I've never stolen anything in my life. I say I'm still wearing the little beard.
No.
Now listen,
rogue, everybody.
That's much better.
Okay, the rogue.
Yes. Very good. I shall
he does
rogue
have
the door.
Yes.
Smash it.
Yes.
Hold the back of my trousers so that I can lean forward and reach the door without falling into the liquid.
Yes, of course.
Very good.
Waddle over there.
And I lean forward and I attempt to pick the lock. But I have absolutely no idea what that means.
Yeah.
What are you using to try to pick the lock?
This very small spear.
A golf club.
Give me a speed check. So roll 2d6, try to get under your speed on them.
I have rolled a 3 and a 2, which are both under my speed.
A perfect success. This lock must not be very good, or you're a master lockpick and you don't know it. And you never knew it before. As you insert this spear and you just start fiddling around a little bit, and then there is a click. And the door is unlocked.
Oh, roguishly done.
I let go of my trousers. I fall face first into the liquid.
Oh dear!
Your face lands in this liquid, and it is gooey and viscous. And you got when you pull your face out, it kind of like sticks to it, and then comes off in one big like. One big schlorp back on
I'm so sorry, sir.
I've lost my beard.
I'll find it. I'll find the beard.
I just they kind of to fling it. I fling it onto the ground.
Speedy, where would you rate the puzzle?
I'd give it 17.
Interesting.
Out of what?
Yeah, 17. Out of what, he says.
Just a 17. I see. Oh,
just a 17.
Right.
Not out of anything. Just a 17.
Right, of course, yes.
It's a straight 17.
Yes, makes sense.
Have you never
course.
seen these forms before? You know these forms, right?
Oh, I just carry the forms for Sir Stroker. Yes, of course.
Well, shall we see what's inside?
Although an excessive use of blue goop. I don't approve of that.
Great, so you pull the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Baron, you reach over the goop and you pull the door open, and it opens into a supply closet. Very small room. There's some shelving on the back with various like safety equipment and like clamps and ropes for like moving debris. It looks like. What you do notice that stands out to you is that this blue goop is just sort of filling this room, and it's like maybe an inch thick at its deepest. And you can see that there's like objects moving in it. And if you look closer, you see like golf balls in the goop. But they're like squished, like someone put them in a clamp. And so they're like squished to the sides. And they're very slowly moving through this goop towards the corner of the room.
Interesting.
I'd like to gently poke at it with my golf club.
The goop or the golf balls?
The balls, please.
Great, yeah. You poke at the golf balls, and they like wiggle a little bit in the goop, but they don't like roll over or get knocked away, and they continue like very gradually inching through the goop towards the corner here.
How odd. Where are you going? I try and like bring them towards me.
It's a very good question. Let's ask them, shall we? Can I cast my club to ask the club to make the clubs talk?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the golf balls.
Absolutely. Go ahead and spend a magic point when you invoke the power of your Gabby club.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, please. I don't know how to cast magic, so please keep continuing.
Okay. So that's just, you have a number of magic points equal to your wit, so just like mark down that you've spent one of those.
Okay.
The golf ball like rolls around in place a little bit in this goop, and then like a little face appears on front of it, looking up at all of you. Hello!
Oh, it's just another one of those goblins.
Well, yes, I mean, all the roles are played by goblin actors, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Yes, of course.
Proceed.
Hello.
Why, hello.
Hello.
The Baron would like to ask you a question, I believe, my little friend. Please continue.
Where are you going?
Oh, that way.
That's just a wall.
And it kind of rolls around, like, in the direction that it's going. It's so the whole time while you're talking, it is very slowly inching through into this corner. Well, there's a hole.
A hole?
Oh.
Yes, in the corner.
Well, that's where golf balls belong. That makes sense.
In holes, yes, very good.
And how long have you been in this goo? How did you get in this goo?
Good question.
Not long. Maybe an hour, 2. I was in a pile before.
Ah, right, a pile of golf.
That's also
Yes.
where golf balls belong. That's fair.
And you fell on the floor into the goo?
Well, the goo picked me up.
Kind of it.
How does the goo pick you up exactly?
Oh, I don't know. I've never picked up anything before, so...
Oh, he doesn't have hands.
I believe traditionally the goo addresses you and it says, "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
That always
would
works
be-
for us.
Training
Yes.
for tonight. Wow, I
Next
could never
round.
have fun.
You've rendered me speechless, party master.
Wait, is the goo alive? Because it's also on Sir's face.
What? No, haven't I removed it? Haven't you removed it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry.
Bring it out.
When you stood up from the goo, from falling in the goo, none of it actually like detached and held onto you. It all like slurped off.
Oh, gross.
Well, I don't. You can ask the goo. Am I alive?
Oh, that's a big question.
No, not right now. No,
You
I
are
would
alive.
worry
It's
about it. Yeah.
no.
tired.
No.
Like you think
No.
you are. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I don't have a box
Yes.
full of inanimate object that talk. No.
That's for some other party. What do you want from that hole over there?
Nothing. I'm just going there.
All
I think.
It's a float out level.
Smashing feels suddenly attached to this golf ball.
The goo is taking me there.
Yeah.
I see it.
Wow.
Oh, another golf ball just went in.
Oh, are you gonna go in?
I think so.
Do you want to go in? Or is the goo taking you there against your will?
I don't know. I didn't have any will, and I don't think I do currently. So
Mm.
Would you rather be
No.
I'm neutral.
Would you rather
I've
be
never
in
met
goo
anyone I really.
or in his pocket?
Ooh, they sound equivalent.
Wow.
As long as I don't get squished again.
Well, tell me about it.
What
Yeah.
squished you?
Well, sometimes you're just sitting around and then something comes up and squishes you.
What squished you?
Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get a look at it. I didn't have any eyes.
Right,
Oh.
no eyes, yeah.
Does it currently have eyes or just has a mouth?
It does have eyes. It has like a whole little face.
A little face.
Holy shit.
That must be
Yeah, I
very
did not-
disconcerting to suddenly have
Yeah.
so many senses. I mean, smell, sight, taste.
Are you
No, I
like
didn't think
swallowing a
about
bit of the goo?
What was that?
I think that club might be mildly unethical.
What?
It's fine.
No, it's just a charming little club. No, it's just a fun little thing you do pull out at parties and say, oh, look, that chair is alive now. And then you put it in the garage and you forget about it. It's just a fun little club. And you were trying to sell it at a yard sale, but no one wants to buy it.
Somewhere in Velvet's house, there's a closet full of things with faces on it.
all chatting to each other. So what brings you here? Yeah, right. Just let us die.
Oh God!
I'm gonna waddle over. I'm gonna scoop up the golf ball, and I'm gonna whisper to you, "Don't worry, I know just how you feel."
Great! You reach over and you grab onto the golf ball and you try to pull it out, but like there's like a force, and you see the goo is kind of attached to it, and it's kind of like pulling back.
Put some muscle into it.
Sorry, let me get my muscles out. Okay. All right. I give it a big yank.
Give me a strength roll.
That is both under, actually. Both under.
Both under. Yeah. So you yank it, and it's kind of like, you know when you like pull apart like a mozzarella stick and it just keeps stretching? Like, that kind of thing happens where you're like out of the room and like the golf ball, you're like pulling it back and you're like start walking back into the cave, and eventually after like a while the tiny goo strand attached to it finally like plops off.
Whoa!
And like retracts back into the main goo body.
I got that golf ball.
Well, I didn't feel anything.
Oh, good. Okay. I know just how you feel about that, too.
Oh, cool.
Right. I've got the golf ball.
Hello!
This puzzle is very perplexing.
Yes.
Perplexing puzzle.
Full marks.
Now remember,
I don't.
this puzzle is supposed to be for any adventure.
Any level.
Any
Any
experience
level.
level.
Any level.
Any experience
Any
level.
experience level.
I've had a
Yeah,
lot of
lots of
experiences. I'm looking forward to having more.
Yeah. And the reward seems a little bit weak. Is there anything else?
I agree. This beard is really not very exciting, I have to say.
Yeah. Is
don't
there
worry, I've
anything
made
else in the supply closet that we could take? It feels...
Wasn't there also a small door?
Yeah, attached to the door, it would open up into the
it
same
attached
room.
inside the door?
Okay.
Well, let's open it anyway, just in case it goes somewhere else.
Very wise. I'll shuffle back over to open the door.
Great. The small door is also locked.
Yeah. It's also locked. Sorry about this golf ball.
I would like to reach around because it's open and unlock it from the inside.
Yeah, you unlock the little door.
Sir could have picked that in a moment.
Well,
Of course,
if I'd been
of
given the
course.
chance.
I
you
apologize.
reach
Would
down,
you like me to
unlock the
relock
door.
it?
The little door swings open.
It just goes to the same place.
Yeah.
Superfluous doors.
Not very creative.
Oh, man.
Well,
Maybe there's cleaning supplies inside here that maybe when mixed with the goo dissolves it.
Would you go in with the goo? You're so smart, Velvet. Yes,
I'd like to
let's
know who
dump
put
out
the
some
goo here in the
supplies.
first place.
Well, the
And who squished the
goblins
golf
did.
ball?
the goblins.
Oh, right, of course, because it was only... It's in the script, I suppose.
Is there anything in the brochure about the gooey supply closet?
You thumb through the brochure, and there is no mention of any kind of goo.
There's something here about a slime cabinet, but nothing about a goo closet.
That's something different, of course.
No. So,
Smash it. Where are you carrying the golf ball now that you have it?
Right now, I've just got it in my hand. Like, so that its face is facing out, so I'm holding it like this.
Okay. So I can see what's happening.
Yeah, great. Pointing it around.
Yeah, so now that you have it, you can sort of, like, you get a better look at, like, what crushed it, and as you look at it, it looks like actually, like, the crushing is not, like, even across. It's like someone, like, put the top half of it into, like, a big grip or a vice and just, like, squeezed it a bunch and then let it out and didn't do anything to the other side.
What?
You also notice, as you're standing there with this ball, that the slime, like a part of this goo on the ground, starts like moving towards you very slowly, like inching towards you, and occasionally a little like bit of the slime will like come up as if it's like trying to grab at you or your hand.
Oh,
Another
excuse me,
enemy. How cute.
sir, I believe I'm being attacked by the slime.
Oh, is that an encounter? Is that an official encounter?
I'm not
Let's
sure.
do,
It's pretty.
Well, mark it as such. Yeah.
Should I swing at it?
yes, do that.
Ah, very good, very good. So, sorry about this golf ball. Hang on a second. I'm going to put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh,
I'll take my golf club and I'll whack this part of this little tiny bit of goo that's in front of me.
Great. Make a swing.
This is ridiculous. 8, yeah. Plus my
Great.
strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 8.
Great. You swing your club and it squelches into the goo. And right, there's a bunch of resistance once you hit into it and your swing slows down. But you get to the other side, and there's like a big gash in the slime where you hit it.
I got it. I guess. Oh,
Good.
thank you.
So we're done?
Well, second encounter defeated, I suppose.
yeah, that's quite easy.
Is the slime still trying to get me?
The slime is continuing to move towards you.
Oh, nope, never mind. It's still trying to... Golf ball, what's going on?
Oh, all right. You can move out of the
Should I-
way. I would
should I hit
probably
it
like to
again?
gently putt at it again.
Oh, yes. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let me just shuffle out of here. I'll be back in one second.
Yes. I'm just gonna line my shot up and do another 4.
Great. You line up, putt up, and it sinks softly into the slime, and you kind of gotta get stuck in there a little bit, and you gotta squelch it out. It looks like it caused no damage.
Oh, well, that's quite odd. It was a little bit harder than the last one. Would you guys like to have at it?
I suppose. Maybe this puzzle needs something other than whacking it. Seems to just cut it in two. This wiggling.
What do
Jello.
you suggest, Velvet?
Well,
You've dealt
Perhaps
with many oozes and jellies and such in your past, haven't you?
only slightly. Maybe the ball return. Maybe this is the ball return.
Oh.
And usually, a strong chemical, or maybe sometimes you can only get out certain stains with fire or a freezing process.
I look about the shelves of the cabinet. Are there any chemicals? Any jars of solvents or cleaning supplies?
Yeah, it looks like there's some cleaning supplies
Oh,
there.
excellent. I
It is
grab a
on the
jug of
other
whatever, and I pop it open, and I dump it out onto the blue goo.
Great. So you'd have to, in order to get to the shelf, walk into the closet, which is full of goo.
Full of goo.
So you would have to, you could step on the goo or walk through it.
Could you, with your long, your 8-iron, I don't know what they're called. The long metal one, the driver, get into the handle of the gallon jug and pull it towards you.
I will try to do this.
Or
Great.
a putter would be the
Smash
right
it.
size.
Smash it. Putter, please.
Oh, putter, yes. Yes, here we go.
You idiot! This is a 7-iron.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you see what it's like, golf ball? I know it's crazy. Oh, yes, the putter.
That's
yes,
better.
of course.
That's
Here we
better.
go.
Excellent. And I reach it forward to try to use the golf club to hook into the handle of a jug of
Wait.
solvent.
This sounds like speed, I guess? A speed check?
Very good.
Let's call it speed.
I have rolled Well, let's say I rolled exactly my speed and 1 over. Is equal to count as under?
Exactly your speed.
Yeah.
Equal to is under, I think. Or counts as a success.
Less than or equal to. Yeah, okay. So that's an okay success. If one of them is over and one of them has matched. So you reach over and you hook the big jug of solvent onto your putter, and you begin pulling it back towards you. But as you do, you kind of stumble a little bit, and one of your cleats, your golfing cleats, sinks into the ooze, and you hear a squeal from it. And one of these, and like a glob of it, forms at the top and just smacks you across the shin.
Oh
dear!
You take 2 points of
My
damage.
goodness!
Ow!
2 points of damage. Oh my goodness!
Get this goo off my shin!
But you do manage to pull the rest of the putter back and grab the big jug.
Excellent. Well, I pop the lid open and I start just dousing the goo with it.
Great. Baron von Golf, do you want to do anything before this? I feel like everyone else has gotten an attack.
Oh, I did do an attack. I did a gentle putt. It did nothing.
Oh, yes, you putted. Correct. Who didn't go? Oh, Velvet Styles has not taken an action. Is there anything you would like to do?
I've simply been talking plans.
Great.
Yes. I haven't really hit it because that seemed like it was not effectual.
Great. Yeah. So
and now we have the solvent. So Speedy, splash away.
Indeed, Miss Styles.
great. And you just turn it over and dump it.
I'm splashing it around like an
Careful
arsonist
with that.
in a derelict nightclub.
Great. You splash it around and it
You've done this
sizzles.
before.
Perhaps once or twice.
It sizzles quite violently as soon as this stuff makes contact with the goo. And you hear this squealing noise, and the goo pulls back from it, and you see this like pool begins to like dissipate somewhat, but not like dissolving or anything like that. Instead, it just sort of pulls itself together into like 4 different piles that like start skirting around the where you splashed this solvent, totally dropping all of the golf balls as they clatter to the ground.
We saved your
and then
friends,
begin like scooting towards this corner again. This time much faster, and you hear little like sounds coming from it, like.
Really likes that corner. There's something interesting in that corner.
Well, hold
Yes,
on.
Trying
should
to
check.
escape. My
Let's
goodness.
just look into this corner. Threaten it
yeah,
with the solvent some more.
If you peer around into the corner, you can see there's a little drain in the ground. The like slats on the drain have been like broken or dissolved, so it's about big enough to where you could fit, for example, a golf ball down. And these little oozes begin just trying to like slide down the drain.
Oh, it's trying to escape. Oh, this is such a... I mean, shall we not let it escape? All right, don't get away. I'm gonna try and whack it away from the drain. Just take a nice swing, sort of smash
great.
it.
Go ahead and roll it.
That is a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you give one of these oozes a good whack, and it goes flying across the room and just splatters onto the wall. Yeah.
Gross.
I don't know that I've achieved anything.
Have you cleared the drain then? Is the drain like now not got ooze all on it?
One of the oozes has gotten down the drain. Mm-hmm. There's the one that Baron von Golf has knocked away, and then there are 2 more just sort of in the room trying to escape down the drain.
Excellent. Smash It, I suggest you send your golf ball down the drain, and it can tell us what it sees down there.
Golf ball? What,
Yeah.
what do you think about that golf ball?
Well, it sounds fine.
I can tell you're lying about that. Don't worry. I've got this one golf ball. Sir, please, let me turn myself into a golf ball, and I'll go down the drain.
As long as some number of balls go down the drain, I don't really care.
Very
Might I
good.
suggest you turn yourself into something with legs, or like a small rat.
Golf
Golf ball
flying.
with legs.
Excellent.
Yeah, or a golf ball with legs.
Well, let me just check the manual on my club here. No, it can only turn into an everyday. Oh no, it is an animal. Well, is a golf ball with legs an animal or an inanimate object?
It's in the gray area. I'll allow it.
Yeah, great. Good. Golf ball with legs it is. You know, while I'm at it, let me go with the golf ball with little tiny arms too, and a face. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So like a golf
Are you-
ball. Yeah.
Are you keeping the other animated golf ball on your person when you transform?
No, no, it would not. It would either be
You'll be
tiny.
the same size, and then you can high five.
I pull out golf ball. I say, "You're a golf ball. It's okay." And I just put it gently on the floor somewhere.
Okay. And you put them on the floor. Yeah.
I'll wave the star club, or I'll boot myself in the head with the star club, as it probably works. And
And in a poof of glitter and stars, your good friend and caddy Smash It Many Clubs vanishes, and instead a golf ball with little arms and legs and face is standing there
hello.
on the ground.
I assume the face looks vaguely like Smash It.
She is. In the supply closet. Hello. In the supply closet, there were like tools and stuff. Is there like any rope in there?
Yeah,
Small
you can find.
I'm
You
gonna
find
give,
big rope.
I'm trying to give a bit of the rope to the golf ball that's got arms now, but I worry that it perhaps might be too big for the golf
You
ball
feel
with the
like
stick arms.
it would be big enough to. It's not too big to fit down the drain, if that's what you mean.
You can hang on to it. You can hang on to it with one of those
I've
little
handed the
arms.
golf ball with arms with some rope.
Excellent. Smash It, you have been given a gigantic piece of rope.
Wow, that's a big rope. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. Are we sure? Okay, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna go down the scary drain with the goo. Everything's a lot scarier when you're a tiny golf ball. Wow,
I
man,
bet.
I feel so close to the golf ball now, though. All right. All right, I grab onto the rope with my golf ball arm.
Great. You got it.
Time to tee up. I jumped out for it. I jumped out the drain.
And you jump down the drain.
So fucking stupid.
Great.
You know what would be cool is if I had the little beard and I could put that on.
You've got these hats, right? I don't think you're a goblin.
That's true. I've got the little. That's right. The miniature spiked helmet on.
Great. So, Smashing, go ahead and give me a strength check as you jump down this pipe and go pinging and pawing off the walls and bouncing down this pipe in total darkness to see if you can hold on to the rope.
So one above and one below.
Okay, great. So you managed to keep the rope with you for most of the route down. And you fall.
He's
You
always
fall
so
for-
dramatic.
You can all hear this little scream coming from the inside of this drain. And you go bouncing
amazing.
off the walls, holding on to the rope for the most of the time down. You fall for a few seconds before you suddenly come to a halt as you land with a wet squelch into some goo.
Oh, I don't know what I expected.
Climb back up the rope then.
At this point, you lose your grip on the rope and you stop carrying it with you, but the rope is very close to, you can see the exit of this drain. You are stuck in this goop now, but it has fully cushioned your fall.
Right.
And you can feel, as soon as you hit it, what feels like a bunch of tiny little hands just sort of grab onto you. So you're stuck in the goop. And it kind of like holds you there.
First of all, the worst thing I've ever heard.
And you can hear below you a variety of sounds. One of them is a strange electrical whirring noise, like a generator being powered up or a machine being turned on, something like that. You also hear like sounds as if something is like walking around and like walking around in like wet flip flops, right? Like a wet smacks on like stone ground, just like a lot of them, as if someone is like running, like sprinting around back and forth with this. You can't see anything because you're looking up the drain as you're stuck in the goop. You also hear a small voice.
Oh, sorry, go on, yeah.
Directly behind you, you hear two voices actually having a very quiet conversation that you feel like you can only hear because you're so close. And you hear, "Oh, I think one of them came back. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad we didn't lose all of them. That was pretty weird. Yeah. What do you think they're using them for? I don't know. I don't think it matters, though, right? Like, they just want the balls. Yeah, I think so. Okay." And then it's just sort of quiet with all these other strange sounds.
I shout down the drain. Do you want me to send the other golf ball down to try and retrieve you? It hasn't got any arms.
I believe the rope should what's down there? Are there goblins?
No, goblins, I think. Don't send the other golf ball. Just a bunch of good... What does it look like around me? Like...
Yeah, so you kind of move your golf ball. You find that you can like rotate yourself a little bit in the slime, but you're pretty like suctioned in, and you can just see the drain, and you can see her slowly moving out of the drain, being carried by the slime, and entering into a larger room. You can see some like flickering light, but you can't really turn around to get a good look at it.
I'm stuck in goo, and I think there's someone else here. Hello, someone else.
Whoa. Is it talking? No. Golf balls can't
I'm a
talk.
golf ball.
Maybe. Oh, it just said it's a golf ball. I think that means golf balls can talk. Hello, golf ball.
Hello, are you golf balls?
No. That would be ridiculous. And you can see, you get kind of like rotated a little bit in the ooze, and there's like, you can see, get a better look at like the greater like slime that you're attached to, and like just a pair of eyes are looking up at you from inside the goop. Oh, you are a golf ball.
Yes, are
Can
you...
all golf balls talk?
Just two as far as I've come across. Are you the goo?
Yep. Well, I'm the son of the goo.
Oh. Okay, does that also make you goo, or...
Yeah.
Oh, you split off from the goo.
Yes.
So when you split up, you make new goo.
Yep.
Does all goo talk?
All the goo I've met.
I'm talking to the goo!
Why?
Into the goo. What an interesting and immersive encounter. I'm marking this down.
I'm feeling quite immersed.
In goo?
Yeah, well, yes, that's the experience.
What would you rate it?
Well,
Yes.
How would you rate this encounter?
I guess I'd give it a 15.
Okay. That's interesting.
Very interesting and very immersive encounter that you can only obtain if you make yourself a talking golf ball.
That seems unusual, right?
Is
It
that
seems unusual.
I like that. I like
Seems
that.
very niche.
Sorry, Goo, I'm just talking to my friends. They're up and drained.
Oh, they're
now,
not.
is that available to any experience level?
See,
That's
I'm
the
not really
question.
sure if that is. Not very
Inaccessible to
inclusive.
lower experience levels.
Well, let's see. Excuse me, Goo.
Oh,
I look at the other Goo. The goo
One of the
that's
goos
upstairs.
that's still there's still one goo that's trying to like squirm its way down the pipe, and it stops and like rotates towards you. Yes.
Oh, it is accessible to all levels. Okay.
sorry, my friends are just talking to your brother up there.
Oh, son of the goo.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, he's good.
Our friend
He's a good
downstairs
goo.
started. Well, I guess joke's on us for not talking to you earlier.
That's okay. It happens.
How are you?
I'm all right.
How are you?
Thank you.
Are
Well,
you
I got
happy?
burned by some acid. That was not good, but
We're sorry for that. You know, it's part of the
Fine.
experience, the immersion. Yeah. So how would you rate employment at this facility?
He might not
Good.
be able to break character. Oh, he can break character.
Good.
Interesting.
Do you have any golf balls? I've dropped all mine. Ooh, there's one right there, and it begins like oozing its way over to one of the dropped golf balls and like scoops it up.
Not the one with the face,
that-
I presume.
Not the one with the face.
Okay, well that one's taken, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got a couple golf. Who doesn't have golf balls? I give him a golf ball.
Great. You just like it reaches up one little slime tentacle and it just sticks in, and then just like plop, gets back into the main goo.
I try and make it
And
do
then
a
it
treat.
starts-
I try and make it do a trick.
it just very gradually keeps reaching up.
High five!
Oh.
High five!
Oh.
High five!
Oh, can I have the golf ball, please? Can I have the golf ball,
Yes,
please?
you can have it. I'm sorry. That was mean of me. But it was kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny.
No.
It grabs the golf ball and starts oozing down the drain here.
Have fun.
What?
Oh,
Where
fine.
are you taking that?
Oh, well, someone asked for them.
Who asked for them?
I don't know their name, but they're kind of short, covered in feathers,
Feathers.
and they really like golf balls.
Short,
That's unexpected.
feathered.
Are they
likes
in the
golf balls.
City of Gold?
Well, I don't know. They're down this drain.
Oh, I hold up the brochure. Can you point to them? Are they here anywhere?
Nope. Don't see
Velvet,
them.
Who do you know who is short, feathered, and likes golf balls?
No, everyone.
Everyone. Sorry, not to butt in here, Goo, but I'm kind of stuck in you right now.
Yep. I've gotcha. You're not
Oh.
going anywhere.
Oh, romantic.
Right. Oh, that's comforting in a way, but also I'd like to go now. So if you could just let me go, that would be great.
No can do, golf ball.
See, maybe I should have turned into a rat. It occurs to me.
Who could have predicted?
Explain to it that you're not a golf ball.
Oh, very wise, sir. Yes, right. I'm actually not a golf ball. Sorry about the mistake. I have hands, you see, and a little face.
Uh-huh. You sure look like a golf ball.
Right, my body is a golf ball. I'm actually a man, a very tall man, and I turned into a golf ball to come investigate what was down this drain for my boss.
Give me a
And now I'm
wit
kind of-
check.
Oh, wits? Okay. Oh dear God. But both. Despite that being my highest score, both over.
Can you turn back into a person right now?
Yes, but we're in a drain right now, so I die, which I don't want to do while my master. You see, my boss is up there, and I need to help him out. I'm supposed to be walking on my knees right now. It's a whole thing. So if I die, I won't be able to do that anymore. So,
well, if you give me another golf ball, I guess I don't need you.
Do you want me to shove the other golf ball down?
Well, pick one without a face, if there's one.
Just seeing the one with the face, so I shoved that one in.
Great, you grab the one with the face and you stuff it down the drain, and you hear a bing, 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 bing,
no.
and then it like a soft squelch.
Oh, hello.
You see the other golf ball falls into the slime behind you up the drain now. And it rotates so its face is looking at you through the slime.
This is a weird game. This is a pretty weird game, I'm gonna say.
This is.
Hi.
This feels like.
So, do you still talk? Oh, you do. Great.
Hello.
Hi.
You're a golf ball now.
Yep. Well, no, I'm a person still. That's what I'm trying to explain to the goo here. This is the goo.
Hello.
Yeah, the goo, this is a golf ball that
Let's just listen to the conversation of Indigo.
Introductions are made. There's hello, I am the son of the goo, and this is son of the goo.
Yes, son of the goo.
And then they introduce each other. Each individual goo gets introduced to the golf ball, and the golf ball says hello to all of the goo.
Wow.
Well, that's a golf ball, right? I guess I could let you go.
Oh, okay. It's just this golf ball is kind of my friend, so I was hoping for a different.
Do you want to go with it?
Where are we going?
Or to the guy who's asking for you. He's like short, covered with feathers.
Short and covered with feathers. Hey, they're taking us to someone who's short and covered in feathers? Is that on the brochure?
Henry, right? Wasn't it Henry? Velvet, isn't Henry short and covered with feathers?
Did we meet him when we entered?
No. He was at the last place. The place we inspected before this one.
That's just someone you
those
haven't
weren't
turned
feathers,
into a
were they?
peacock.
They were, what was it called? They were,
Those were sequins.
Scales?
Sequins. Thank you.
Those scales?
Sequins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. They were just very large, so they look kind of scale, feathery-like. They sparkle. It's very, very nice. But yeah,
Well,
not
maybe
with
that's
feathers. It's just...
Ask them if it's Henry.
Oh, is it Henry who's small and covered in feathers that you're taking me to? Son
Sure.
of goo? Sure. Oh, great. They say it is. They say it's him. That's who it is.
I guess he's just changed his coat to a feathered one.
Oh, okay. So should I just let them take me and golf ball to him now?
I mean, I wouldn't. He was a bore.
Oh.
You feel smash it as you're talking. The slime begins to let go of you, and like pushes you up back towards the drain. All right, I'm gonna leave you. Bye.
Okay, golf ball, remember me. Okay, golf ball, I'll be back for you. Golf ball, don't. Okay, I'm just grabbing onto the rope now. Pull the rope up. Golf ball. Goodbye, golf ball. Bye.
Your caddy has a very interesting cognitive dissonance around this golf ball.
Golf ball.
He thinks it's
I'm like
alive.
a pet.
Wait for
He
me.
gets very attached to things. It's inconvenient.
All right, I hold onto the rope and yell at them. But okay, pull me up. Pull me up.
I pull him up.
Excellent.
Great, you pull back up.
We would have saved
Smash
both of
it.
you, but the other ball didn't have any arms. Couldn't hold onto the rope, I'm afraid.
You should have given him arms.
Wow. And you're back out of the drain.
I wipe my golf ball butt of the goo off of it.
Okay.
that was pretty scary. They grabbed me. I didn't like it.
So Henry is collecting golf balls.
Sounds like it.
A mystery.
Seems like a
Ooh.
step
There's a
down for him.
mystery element. This is fun.
Not in the Golden City. This is a bit disconnected in the narrative.
Well, this is a separate level,
Plot
right?
holes.
As I don't know about that. Do you remember the one we went to like 3 times ago, where there were the 2 separate ones, but then they did connect at the end? It was like 2 different plot lines, but then it turned out they were, one was feeding into another. So
Yes.
I would say let's hold off. Let's hold off on rating that just for the moment.
Right. Is this encounter over? Is this encounter over? Is there other mysteries or puzzles? It seems to be dead-ended. Maybe this was just an information drop?
Are
Perhaps
any of
it's
the slimes still
foreshadowing.
here? Oh.
Foreshadowing. That's advanced.
Is that all levels? I don't know.
Shall I turn back into myself again, or shall I stay golf
Please.
ball?
Oh God, please.
You always have agency over your body.
Oh, that's not entirely true.
Okay.
Puff of smoke, and glitter and stars. And where there was a tiny golf ball with arms and legs and a face is now your good friend and caddy, Smash It Many Clubs.
Oh, that was frightening. I miss golf ball, but otherwise I'm good.
If it was foreshadowing, then we'll surely bump into him at the end, and there'll be a big reveal.
Yes.
That's how these things usually go.
Maybe the golf ball was the enemy all along.
I hope that's not true. I like golf ball.
Oh, I hope so. I love a twist.
We did give him life, so it seems unlikely.
Oh, maybe he had life the whole time.
Oh, God.
Golf ball's not alive.
Well, shall we backtrack and go the other direction then?
What is there anything about the there was like a wall against us, like a big slab of rock?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Was there
maybe we should
anything about
investigate this before turning ourselves into golf balls and jumping down tubes and shit.
No, we need to fully investigate. That's a black closet. Is there anything? Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask, is there anything about that big slab that makes it look movable or breakable in any way, or does it look like solid?
Yeah, so you inspect it more closely, and it looks like it seems like it's very heavy and very solid. And you can see kind of tool marks along the side and around the edges where it looks like it was sort of cut out or like demolitioned out of another larger wall. But otherwise, it looks like it was at one point a real like stone wall. As you're looking, you do see that on the other side of it, the side that's kind of like propped up against like the wall, there is like some sort of markings or like pictures drawn into it. And looking closer, you see like almost like a hieroglyphic almost showing images of like a tall figure in like robes with a crown on. With a golf club and like a large crowd of people around them, like cheering, or they have their hands up, or they're trying to get their attention. It's hard to tell.
Very like golf balls with arms.
They look like people, not like golf balls with arms.
Have we passed anywhere where it looks like this would have slotted into that it got excavated from?
You don't see any obvious places where this was excavated from. But this entire area, when it stops being painted like a cave, is pretty like dirty and not well taken care of. So it's hard to tell if like it could be this wall right here that was demolitioned, or this wall is just up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. And otherwise, it's like a dead end, right?
You don't see any other obvious exits.
So,
Right.
shall we go back to the fork?
I think we go back to the fork.
Yes, that's
Just keep the second
like a
mystery in mind.
Mental picture of the king in golf gear.
And that will come back.
Was the image of the gentleman holding the golf club up? Did it appear that he was feathered or wearing sequins or anything like that?
Sequins.
You can't really tell. There's not that much detail to it. It's just like a silhouette of a person.
I see.
Mm.
Very good.
All right. Noted.
Great. So it sounds like you're returning to the fork.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Great. So you can see some light down behind you from your first encounter with the goblins, and then there's this staircase going down deeper into this cave-like area.
All right.
Wait, there's a
Let us go
staircase on
forth.
the other path?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Down the stairs then, shall we?
Well
Yes,
done.
let's go.
This is guardrails. It's guardrails.
You walk
Safety.
down. This staircase does not have guardrails, actually, but it is pretty steep,
inaccessible.
actually, as you go down.
Is there like a ramp? A wheelchair system?
There is
ramp?
not. There's not wheelchairs.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk down, you can see the decoration begins to change. From cave walls and dripping water, you hear the sounds of birds, and you see vines hang from the ceiling and attached to the walls. And
That doesn't make
you
a
go
lot of
down.
sense.
Level 3. We're at level 3. Excellent.
And when you reach the bottom of the stairs, it opens up into an area done up like a jungle. You see big trees, or the trunks of trees with some foliage hanging from the ceiling. There's like a mist effect going where it's like it's all a little foggy and a little damp down here. And you hear birds and the buzzing of insects all around you.
Pretty different.
Yeah.
Can I see from where we come in where I was as a golf ball where the goo's coming down? Or
You
a pipe
don't.
opens up or something? Okay.
And it actually seems like you're moving in like the opposite direction. So like where you went down the drain would still be behind you relatively.
Funny.
To the
Okay.
direction of where you're going. You do see the pathway does loop around and continue on, and there's kind of some like foliage in the way, so you have to like peer through. And as you're looking, I guess smash it. You're in front because you're the caddy.
That's
A small stone rolls from along the ground and bumps into your foot. Ow! And as you look up, you can see, at first you see a very weathered-looking golf club being held by a skeleton
Oh,
who is looking at you like a skeleton with no facial expressions, but just looks back between you and the golf club and kind of like raises its hand out to you. And I think we're like 5 minutes out, but I think this is a good place, a good stopping spot.
even on the off game, it got me. Even on the not real game, I was surprised.
Oh, jeez.
oh boy.
Wow.
Well, pretty standard stuff. Talk to a golf ball. Was a golf ball.
Normal golf
Yeah.
stuff happening.
Normal golf stuff.
Normal golf stuff. I mean,
Hey.
you see our background.
Yeah.
We got to have more things with faces on it,
It's always good.
which
That's
always
a theme.
exciting.
Classic.
It's like a
Yeah.
for our show. Weird faces.
Faces, that's
say-
right. Faces on things.
I would pay so much money for like a little stick figure of that golf ball with the hands and the face and the little
With
goblin
hands
hat.
and a face and the little hat. Yes,
And
that
the
would be
little hat,
great.
Perfect.
the little helmet,
Perfect being
yeah.
like, I'm also here.
As
Perfect
actually
merch.
Dan mentioned in the chat here, I feel a product mascot happening.
Yeah.
All of our mascots are just things that shouldn't have faces on them, with faces on them.
Great, he comes inside the chaos terrarium. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, he's like a little bonus.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Christian, for running
yeah.
for us.
A little
Yeah.
weird. I hope everyone had a good
Thank you.
time.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Looking
It's
forward
just
to an
hilarious.
exciting conclusion next week. Here on
All turned into golf
10
balls.
dead golf balls.
Go.
For those of you at home keeping score, we are currently 3 under par.
I believe we scored a total of 32 points. Not out of anything, but at one point somebody got a 17 and somebody got a 15.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next week for the exciting conclusion of our Season 3 10 Dead Rats special, featuring GoGoGolf, DM'd by
Go, go, go.
Christian. Thanks, Christian. Good night, everybody.
Good night.